So I'm not quite sure where this video is going to end up at the moment. I think it's most likely going to end up on my regular personal channel. Even though I will be enjoying a drink while we do this, it's not going to really end up on my wine and spirits channel. But let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? So today I just want to talk about something that personally I've been going through past couple of years, ever since I made it out of the hospital in 2021. I was in the hospital in ICU for a couple months, several months, and then aftercare and whatnot. Almost died. Doctors had all but given up on me, and they'd done everything they could. No fault on them. They do wonderful. Had great people fighting to keep me alive. And somehow, probably by the grace of God, I scraped through that one. I've died twice before, and this was going to be my third time, but it didn't quite go that far. So, I come out of the hospital, already being told that it's not, I have to re-teach myself. I have to relearn how to walk. Because being like emaciated and being in the hospital, just lying in the bed for so long, your body forgets how to. I lost close to about 100 pounds. They weren't allowed to feed me. They weren't allowed to let me drink. I had respirators on me, machines breathing for me. No matter amount of oxygen and whatnot they gave me, it just wasn't doing me any good. I was on my way out. I guess so many people died during that time, and yeah, that sucks. I know two people, very close circle, not really for me, but for my wife. She had two people very close to her that they both died. It was a husband and wife. Their child survived, and that sucks because then they had to find other family to go to. But anyways, I digress and redirect. This is going to be me talking about what I learned in the past few years. I made these few years that I was recovering and getting back to life, I made them count. I said that I'm getting back my life and I'm not wasting it. I'm going to start really doing it right and getting things straight. And I've always been brutally honest, and I've always felt that that was the right way to do things. And I find that a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like brutal, honest, straightforward, right to the point, no sugarcoating it, lying to you for your feelings. I'm sorry your feelings are hurt, but they don't have nothing to do with me. I didn't do it. You chose to be offended by something that is essentially the truth. Now, I don't slap people in the face with things. I hope that they come to their senses and learn things on their own, because that's how Mr. Randy learned. That's how I learned, the hard way. My entire life has been the hard way. And I see so many people today that just refuse to take accountability for their actions or lack thereof. But we are going to continue. So what have I learned in the last couple of years? I've learned to do certain mottos every year. 2026 is going to be Mr. Randy's year of matching energies. I'm going to match energies clear across the board. Don't care who throws that energy at me. That's what they're getting back. 110%. 2025 was what was it? I'm sorry. Protecting my peace. 2025, I've been protecting my peace. That's going to come in a little bit. 2024, forget what 2024 was. You teach people how to treat you. I drilled that into my wife's head all year long. I still have to do it today. You teach people how to treat you. They treat you the way they treat you because you let them treat you that way. Plain and simple. So now we're going to talk about how we're going to deal with these types of people who we wish weren't toxic people. These people, they're not your friends. They're not there for you. They're there for themselves and their immediate gratifications. Excuse me while I take a drink. So how do you deal with toxic people? Well, number one, do not react emotionally. You are not required under any circumstances to give a reaction, period. We too often become emotional and we fly off the handle and we say exactly what these people expect us to say. They want to trigger us. They want a reaction. They want engagement. Do not engage. I skipped ahead. But react calmly. Do not react emotionally. This is what they expect. This is what they drive for. They crave these things. So, number 2, setting boundaries. Abso-freaking-lutely. Right away, immediately. The sooner you set boundaries, the easier it will be to reinforce those boundaries. And those boundaries may be accepted, or at least they will deflect. Set your boundaries and set them early. Never explain. Never explain yourself. Wasn't it Machiavelli who said never defend yourself against accusations? Why should you have to defend yourself against accusations? If you have proof, supply the proof. No discussion needed. Done. Don't defend yourself. Next one is going to be walk away from dramas. Don't argue. Just leave. That's also what they want. They want you to engage. Stay here. Keep me entertained. Argue with me. Why? Argument is a one-way street. An individual is creating a situation and you are responding to it. It's not a debate. It's not a conversation. Don't argue. Just leave. Here comes one that really hits home, and it's an issue on the other side. Do not overshare. Keep your private life private. Stay mysterious. There's nothing wrong with being mysterious. There's nothing wrong with not answering a question. I find myself continuously this year, this whole year of me changing into the better me, I've been questioned. I've been interrogated. You do not have to answer questions. And that's not just something that you say to police officers and law enforcement. I don't have to answer questions. You do not. There's no obligation at this point or any point, except for maybe when you're in the court and you under oath and it's a situation. Okay, so we're going to stay back from that for a moment. You are under no obligation to answer questions. But someone in my life can't help themselves and they share way too much. I'm not comfortable with some of the things that are being shared. What I have, where I'm at, where I'm not at, and when I'm not there, what's left unprotected, and who's there, and you know, all these things, they tend to come out and they're shared with people who have no reason to even accept these information. No way for them to even inquire about it. There's nothing there, and I'm working on that. But we're going to move on. You don't need approval. I don't need approval. Self-worth comes from within. And that's where I don't need approval. Would I like approval? Yeah, sure, whatever. It doesn't bother me. I don't seek approval anymore. It doesn't matter. Because I have my own self-worth and it's growing inside of me, just like it will grow inside of you. The part of this I need to really emphasize is compliments. I do not process compliments very well. They seem fake to me. Why are you complimenting me? Now, I get it. A pat on the back, good job. Okay, when it's absolutely quantified, okay, that's fine. You know, I have a problem with accepting compliments, especially in the family. It's always been that way for me. I have childhood issues like out the ears, but we're not going to go down that lane. Not that dark, dreary lane today. No. As an adult, I still cannot accept compliments. They don't mean anything to me. I don't wish to be mean or rude, but they don't mean anything to me. Your actions will speak louder to me. If you appreciate the things I do and you wish to compliment me, meet my energy. Your compliments are words. Sometimes words just stop having importance. We're going to move on. Don't engage in their games like guilt and manipulation and creation of drama. Do not engage. Remember way back in the beginning of the video, I said do not engage. You don't have to. Just like answering questions, there's no obligation to do so. Don't do it. Because once you engage, they got you on the hook. Did you say something? What? And then there's an argument. It's not a debate. Argument is a one-way street that they created. You're never going to win an argument. So we're going to move on. Choose quiet over chaos. Value your inner peace. Remember me saying that? Protect your peace. That was 2025. Protect your peace. Go to any length to protect your peace, even if it hurts, even if it hurts others, even if it cuts people off and ruins relationships. If you have to do such things in order to protect your peace, that's what you must do. If you choose to compromise and you choose to let somebody destroy your peace or control your peace, you've already lost. You might as well just give up 110%, lay down and let the world run over you. Protect your peace. Strive for it. Attain it. Protect it. It's most precious and valuable. Last part we're going to wrap this up with is forgive and let go. Now, I have a little bit of an issue with half of this. I'm not going to break into song because of that movie with the two princesses about letting it go. I want to. I'm not going to. It's not because of the drink. Let me have another one while we say that. Maybe join me on my channel and you might hear me sing. I'm not singing today. Forgive and let go. I have a hard time forgiving. Forgiveness is not something I perceive that is for others. Somewhere in the Bible it says, thou shalt forgive thyself. And that's what counts. That's where forgiveness matters most. Do I forgive those who've wronged me? No. I have to learn to forgive that part of myself who feels bad about the way I feel about others. I do not need to forgive others. I have to forgive myself. I am the one who carries that burden. I am the one who thinks about, oh, should I forgive this person? This person hurt me. This person did this to me. I feel a kind of way about it. Forgive yourself. And the second part, let it go. Because once you forgive yourself, you instantly let it go. You do not carry that weight. Stop carrying that weight. That boulder you're carrying is not for you. It's for them. Put it down. Okay? Do not, under any circumstances, invite these type of people back into your life again. Give yourself closure. Give yourself closure. Once you've stood up, once you've protected your peace, you've made that decision, you've made the action, you've taken it, you've gone down this path, you push these people away, you've gained your peace, you're protecting it, you have a clear line of sight, you see daylight at the end of the tunnel. Never stop for them, no matter who they are or what they may offer or what they might threaten with you. They don't matter. They have no power over you that you do not give them. Remember, you teach people how to treat you. Drill that into your head. You teach people how to treat you. And yes, it will be hard to get some of these people out of your lives because they're dug in like an Alabama tick. But it must be done. So there it is. About a 15-minute video. I do appreciate you taking the time and listening to my words. Wherever you are today in your life, whatever situations you are facing, know that you are not alone. You have the strength to persevere, and you shall, as long as you have the utmost desire to do so. Remember my words when you feel like you just can't do it, because you can. Ask Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. What are you waiting for? Just do it. Well, thanks for joining me here, and I hope your days are better.